was right.
What's good, everybody? You know it is Big
All right.
Tank Hank
Hey, yo,
coming
what's
from the
going on,
live
y'all?
stream. Hey, as you see, we got a lot of, as Melvin like to say, heavy hitters in the house today. Raw Fish Aquatics, PB Aquatics, Ozzy Octane, Dead Friend 821. Welcome, y'all. Welcome, welcome.
Happy
Thank you
New
for
Year's,
having us.
everybody.
Hey,
Hey,
thank you for having me. You know, I appreciate it.
amen, man, amen. You know what I'm saying? We done had a little too much time. Well, we hadn't communicated, man. I said, well, let's get the guys in here, man, to chop this thing up for 2021. Who we got in the chat?
Yes,
Fishy
sir.
on Tactics, welcome. Bob, how do, sir? Mainly Betters, thank you for coming in. Muppet 929, Bold Mama, thank you for visiting us. Griffin, how do. All right. So, gentlemen, today, you know, we're gonna try to leave the past in the past. We're gonna touch on some. What do you want to see accomplished in the hobby this year? It could be things that um used to go on our platform, you know, every year that people look forward to. It could be some things that you haven't seen that you would like to see in a hobby as well as in in your own personal lives and fish rooms.
Okay.
As for myself to jump it off, I hadn't had a chance to do any of those meetups and conventions and things like that. I was looking forward to the one that was, what is it, Aquashella Dallas. It was gonna be
Yeah.
my first one.
Yep.
And it's right up the street from me. And I was kind of amped a little bit. And then it was like, no, not gonna happen. So that's something that I'm really looking forward to see and jump back off. But I hope that pretty soon we can start back doing something like that. Or
Been
just
him in
as
my sweater,
individuals, we may
my
need
Puerto
to
Rico
just plan
sweater.
our own things.
Mm-hmm.
William Pridemore,
Word
welcome,
up.
welcome.
I'd like to see. I'd like to see some fish come off the
Woo.
list and be allowed to keep, or come off the danger list. And some
That
band
would
fish
be
to come in.
Okay.
That'd be nice to
word.
happen this year.
You got any specifics?
The world famous arowana. That'd be cool.
Right, right,
Oh yeah.
It'd be nice to be able to keep some
right.
razors down here in Florida too.
Oh yeah.
And
I would love
legalizing
to own a ray.
Crazy.
I got rid of my dining room table and get rid of my living room for.
Hey, all right. You
Hey,
remember I told you what would happen to me?
I just want to say,
Hey,
I just
JC.
want to say real quick, man. I haven't seen any of you guys in a while, and I want to say thank you to Big Tank Hank too, man, for thinking of me, and let me join this live. So I just want to say thank you to everybody here in this live. So
Hey, man, hey, you welcome, you welcome, you welcome. I know these streams have become so important to me, and uh, it would be selfish of me to think that I'm the only one who actually enjoys these. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
right,
I used to think YouTube was only let me make a video better than the next fellow, let me show what I have. I thought that's all it was, whereas that's become less than, secondary for me, third, fourth. I'm all about
yep,
this real life interaction, in real time. That's what I'm about. I get amped
Mm-hmm.
up about this. I don't even get amped up about
yeah,
making
I
videos
feel
with you
you.
guys. I just know,
Yeah, yeah, I
yeah,
feel
man,
you
these
on that.
relationships are off the hook.
Yeah, Tiffany and I coming back this Tuesday.
Okay.
Word? Nice.
Yeah,
All
word
right.
up.
All right. All
We're
right.
coming
Yeah, I
back.
had been wondering.
I had to take off a couple weeks, man. I just, it's a devastating loss for my family, and
Most definitely.
myself. So, you know,
Most definitely. Most definitely. It's understood. John McKenzie, welcome. Mary Page, welcome. Scale Modeling Channel, welcome. Thank y'all for coming through. Jen, see if I did get you.
I see the
Thank
chat, so I
you.
wish I could.
Yeah, sometimes you on some people's streams and chats is running 100 miles an hour. I mean, I guess it's good. It's good to have that many people in your stream, but I don't know what I would do because I don't want to miss nobody. All right, anybody else? I got stuff steady dropping in on my screen. People trying to get in my stuff. Anybody else got any thoughts of what they want to see? What they want to see happen?
For me, for 2021, is getting my homestead up and running. My ultimate goal is to be able to feed myself and my family self-sufficiently. I plan on building an aquaponic system outside and also plan on building one indoors. As far as YouTube is concerned, I'm really starting to get the hang of, putting out content. Just like in December with the month of January, I got something dropping at noon every single day. So I don't
Word.
have to like run and rush and try to get something done this week or that week or whatever. Like I literally did everything last week. I did all my editing, uploaded all my videos, and scheduled everything to come out for next month. Matter of fact, I'm all the way up into the
Nice.
February at this point. But
Okay.
Nice.
with like with my winter garden and the compost experiment, these really are experiments. Like I am no horticultural expert. I'm showing you the good, the bad, and the ugly. When my plants die, you're gonna see it. When my fish get sick, you're gonna see it. You're gonna see the good, you're gonna see the bad, you're gonna see the ugly, and you're gonna see how I deal with it. And I'm always open to suggestions, always looking for insight. And that's part of the reason why I'm sharing it. If anybody can learn from my mistakes, I'd be happy, so that they don't have to repeat them.
Word.
Okay.
And the same thing with my
Kevin,
upcoming
welcome.
aquaponic systems.
Still in here. Hey, Fred, man,
Yeah.
that video you dropped that was extremely deep, man.
Come again?
I said the video you dropped today, man, that was extremely deep, and we're gonna have to chop it up about some of that, off of YouTube because we got some kinships going on and some like views on things in there.
Yeah, concerning the subject matter of the last section of the video, I'm constantly reminded that I'm not alone, and that there are others that are constantly going through something. You never know the pain somebody is hiding behind their smile. You never know what somebody has to do just to make it through their day. So, kindness doesn't cost anything. That's why at the end of my videos, I say, if you know anybody suffering with any kind of mental illness, just reach out to them. Hello isn't going to cost you. You don't have to hold a full conversation, but the fact that you reached out and let them know that you're trying to stay in contact with them, that means something to most people. But I've gotten a lot of emails today that I will keep private between me and those individuals that didn't feel comfortable commenting on my video because they didn't want their business put out there. You know what I mean? But it's just another reminder that I'm not alone. And if anything that I can do can actually help somebody, I would feel blessed.
Word, man. Those are good words, man. And I also like that poem you chose. What we see or see is a dream within a dream. That's one of my favorite poems. Actually, it is my favorite poem from Edgar Allan Poe.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was nice.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, word up. And about mental illness, I deal with a lot of mental illness. It's difficult, because there's like a stigma around mental illness, But I
It
think
is.
people are starting to realize that it's more common than people think. And it's something that's, it's starting to become a topic among people now.
Well, I got
Yeah,
two
it's
main I got two main issues when it comes to mental illness. One is the fact that it's so stigmatized. Like we don't want to talk
Yeah.
about it. It's in every home. At some point in your life, you're going to deal with some form of mental illness, whether it's big or whether it's small. Everybody suffers from some form of
Yep.
PTSD. Everybody has some type of compulsion.
Yep.
Everybody has something that they're addicted to. And it's not necessarily always chemical. There's people addicted to sex. There's people addicted to gambling. There's people addicted to stealing. There's people
Hmm.
addicted to lying. Like the umbrella is huge. It is huge. And unless we really start talking
Hmm.
about it and confronting it, that stigma is really not going to go away. And then my other issue is
Hmm.
that sometimes people just try to group everybody together and throw them into one category. Like if I hear somebody else say something about being bipolar and they don't even realize or understand what bipolar is, what it means to be manic and depressive, like
Hmm.
literally manic out of control and depressive out of control. You don't understand those
Yep.
terms. I doubt very much to be able to function on a day-to-day basis if you really thought you were manic depressive. And it
Right.
there,
Hmm.
there- there's there's a lot of treatments out there, and as I stated in my video, I've tried the drugs. None of them worked for me. Either they knocked me out and disabled me, or they didn't do anything for me. And I can't live or
Yep.
function in either of those cases or in either of those situations. So I had to reach out and I had to find different things, find different ways. I had to make my own pathway
Yep.
to find what works for me. Because what works for me may not work for Oz. What works for Oz may not work for Ricky. You know what I mean? Like,
Right. Hmm.
we may be human beings and we may be brothers and sisters, but we got individual bodies. A
Right.
lot of it has to do with our upbringing, our environment, the foods that we eat, our body chemistry, and all that. So, one drug might work on me, and this drug might not work on you.
Exactly. Yep. A lot of the medications, it's all touch and go. You gotta try them until you find one that's compatible with you. You know.
Right.
I think I've been through like 40 different medications, close to 40. Yeah, before that was, that's working with me. Um, being bipolar one, it's it's one of those things where I'll be manic for like maybe a week, 2 weeks, and then
Mhm.
I'll be depressed for a month. You know, it's all bipolar's all different,
Right.
but being bipolar one and manic depression, like I have to stay busy. I do music, I write. I do a lot of writing. Stay busy, try to stay busy. And that helps, to keep your mind busy when you're bipolar.
Yeah, art and exercise are two
So,
good ways to combat mental illness,
mhm.
or as a general
Yes,
as
sir.
a generalization. But
Yep.
again, at some point in
Absolutely.
everybody's life, they're going to deal with it, whether they're depressed over a breakup or they lost someone close to them. You are affected at
Mhm.
some point in your life by some form of mental illness, and just because you got through it doesn't mean it's easy for
Yep.
the next one to get through it. Everybody needs some help sometime,
Right.
and there's no shame in that. We're all supposed to be in this together.
Yep. Yes, sir.
yeah, that's so true, man. You things can actually you have people who consider themselves, oh, I'm normal. I have no, oh, there's nothing wrong with me. I have no problem. At any given moment, at any given time, anything can be a trigger. We all have the same scenarios. We're working with the same types of brain, same chemical makeup. You know, like I spoke on me going 2 months at the beginning of this epidemic. I couldn't even go to work. I couldn't walk in the gates. You know, I was fine out in the free world. Remember, I work in a penal institution. So, you know, you already have to have a different mindset when you walk through the gate going to work. You know, I was fine going to grocery stores with my gloves on and my mask and, you know, social distancing. It really didn't bother me. But I would get right to those gates and my body refused to let me go in. 2 whole months. Talk to a, you know, psychologist, then a psychiatrist, and I got one prescription that for me it actually did work because it served as a calmer. I guess it calmed me down enough, sedated. I guess would be a better word for it. But it was very light. It calmed me down just enough to get me past the gates. And all I needed was like 3 good days of making it past those gates. And I started to reacclimate to what was going on in there. The epidemic or whatever was still happening. But whatever that initial trigger was for me, you know, I had to take that time. And here's another thing too. A lot of times it happens because of something that you need. You know, in a sense of it could be some type of trauma you don't know even exists. I mean, self-preservation. The body knows when you're not listening. Sometimes it takes over. You know, as an animal, you know, and the primitive aspects of us, all of those things aren't on the forefront of our mind and our thinking. You know, we're supposed to be the smartest animal, but not everything is a direct thought. You put pen to paper or you have a conversation with somebody. Sometimes it's just self-preservation, fight or flight type of deal. You know what I'm saying?
I totally agree. I think that when, you know, for example, you know, we're all fish keepers, right? You know, and what I know I have mental health, but doing the fish, staying busy, doing water changes, remembering to feed the fish, make sure they're healthy, make sure there's nothing going on. You know, all the little stuff that you got to do to upkeep the fish. I use that, you know, to keep me busy. You know, make it a part of my regimen. You know, and it helped. It helped me a lot more than what I realized. You know.
Yep.
So
yeah, it's very therapeutic, man. Keeping fish is very therapeutic for you. So doesn't matter even if you don't have or you don't feel you have mental illness. Just keeping fish helps. Just in general in life, you know, it helps you relax and unwind your day. You know, my kids, even my little ones, they love to walk by the tank and take a look at them. You know, and you can see it in their eyes that they enjoy the fish swimming around and stuff. So yeah, keeping fish, man, it's therapeutic for any type of illness that you have. It really helps a lot.
It really does, man. It's something that I believe everybody should be into, to be honest. You know.
I agree 100%. I got a buddy of mine who shot me a text and was like, "Yo, your fish footage really calmed me down. Like I was really ready to go off on everybody at work until I sat and watched that video." And me, you know, you're your own biggest critic. I'm looking at my footage like, okay, it's all shaky. You know, I'm working with a phone instead of a professional camera. I have no tripods and gimbals. You know, I'm looking at the transitions. I'm looking at the corny music. I'm critical about it not being top-notch quality. And here is somebody saying, yo, come and giving me praises like, yo, that worked for me. So yeah, I mean, the view that y'all are seeing right now, this chair is usually sitting right there. And what you're seeing is my Zen. This is me sitting in front of my tank. On good days, on bad days, on a regular day, on every day, I sit in front of this tank and I watch Baby
Right.
Boy and Swift and Gary, and I sit there and I talk to him, and I watch the roots grow. I watch these. I'm literally watching these plants grow.
That's what's up. That's a beautiful thing, man.
Yeah.
For sure, for sure. Who's it? You got a comment?
Yeah, still in you says my sister has mental illness 17 years back. I didn't understand, and I
I
would
think
just be
that
like,
happens to a lot of people.
whatever was
A lot of people
wrong.
don't
But in
understand.
time, I learned I was wrong and learned to deal with it. I love my sis.
Right.
That's a beautiful testimony, brother.
Yep.
And like I said, it's in every household. You know, at some point, we all deal with it, and even if we dismiss it, it can abate on its own. But I mean, you know, when it comes to family, you know, we're supposed to have each other's backs.
Yep.
Absolutely. You know, one thing that I know too, a lot of people who don't realize they have mental illness, they will be a consistent drinker or a consistent weed smoker and not know that they have mental illness.
And they're
You
trying
know
to
what I mean? Until they go to the doctor. Yeah, self-medicate. You know, and for an example, my brother Al, my older brother, I know he has some sort of like depression or something like that. You know, but he's not an alcoholic. He's like a workaholic, but he drinks. You know, he cut down a lot, but I know that he's trying to self-medicate something. You know what I mean? So I try to talk to him and give him advice when I can, but you know, it's one of those things that he probably won't stop.
Now you can only do it so much. You know,
Yeah,
but
for
just
sure.
reaching out. You know, that consistency, that means something.
Absolutely. Like for example, like today, because I got family that came in from New Jersey, and I just met up with them. I actually just got home, walked in the door. That's why I came in right at 11:20 because I walked in the door at like 11:15. You know what I mean? So I was hoping I wouldn't be late to this, but I made it. But right before I left my sister's house, I was telling my brother, because he's gonna reach 50 years old soon. I was like, so what are you gonna do? I was like, you got a nest egg or you got a retirement plan or anything like that? I was like, he was like, no. I was like, what you do is you get a savings account, get a certain percentage of your paycheck, put it right in that account, forget about it. You know what I mean? And let it build up every week until you retire. And then, by the time you retire, 60 years old, 61 or whatever it is now, by the time he's 61, I say he'll have like $50,000 in there probably, maybe more. So, I was just trying to give him that advice to do something with, before it's too late,
That's powerful, man.
Yeah, you know what? I got to, just like what Mary Page Flynn just said, I got to give it up to this fixed family community. I've seen y'all do some mountain moving feats. And I mean, I've only been, I've only been active for about a year, but I've been following the Fish family for about 2 years now. And it started with Raleigh down in Jamaica. But I've seen y'all come together. Chris over at Multi-Tank Addiction, y'all built his plywood tank. Y'all got Mary Page Flynn to another state. Y'all did a lot. And I know it's not the end, but I just got to give it up to everybody in the Fish family community. Y'all have moved mountains and most of the time selflessly. like not even looking for any recognition of thanks, and then that's a beautiful thing. I'm glad I came across it. I really am.
We got Fishy Biz. What's up?
What up, Fishy Biz? What's cracking, brother?
What's cracking? The biz.
What's up?
What up? Fishy
Oh my God, Ricky
Biz, what's
talk.
good,
I
bro?
thought he was on mute over there.
I know, right?
Come on, Ricky,
Rick,
what's
what
going
happened?
on?
Your screen froze, bro? Suppress anxiety, want to manifest in the form of self-creation. Hey, yo, man, I understand that, man. And you like that, man, like that earlier, I don't know where you got to reach out. One of those things, when you reach out, even if that one person listens to you, if you have something that's bothering you and you just vent, let it out, feel so much better. You know what I mean? It's having that one ear, makes a huge difference. That's right.
Yeah, I believe in it, man. Being accessible. Ozzy can tell you, y'all can hit me. I said it on a stream one time, and I think people thought it was cliche. But Ozzy can tell you, person, you can hit me at any time, and all you have is my ears. There's nothing else
That's
going
right,
on
brother.
at that point than what it is that you have going on. I'm here for everybody. I really mean that. When I was saying earlier about
absolutely, we thank you, man.
Most definitely, man. Most definitely. When I tell people I love them, I mean that. Human beings nowadays, you're taught, especially as men, to if it's not your wife or your kids, you can't be telling them you love them. That's something wrong. No, man. Come on now. We as these human animals, you know what I'm saying? We're actually pack animals, and people don't really know it. Love is what we're supposed to show to each other. You know what I'm saying? Somehow we forgot that we're supposed to be in community. We're not supposed to be, solo or just with the spouse. That's not how we were built. That's why we go through so much. That's exactly why. When this around you.
Yeah, and you know what? When this pandemic hit and everything changed, now we got to be 6 feet away from each other. Now we can't just chill. You know what I mean? Like, let's say we all decided to go somewhere, bring all of our friends to like somewhere at a hotel or something. They say, nah, we can't chill. We can't even do that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It just changed everything.
Yeah.
Humans aren't built to be alone. You're right. You're right. Some people do like loneliness. Some people do. Yeah. So.
Did we lose Ricky?
Yeah, we lost Ricky.
Yeah, we lost it.
Yeah, I think so.
You see, I'm the opposite, man. I was ready for this pandemic because I'm a laid back, chill at home with the family type of guy,
Yeah, me too.
So,
me too. Yep.
Being able to date, it didn't change much other than, we still got some discomfort, but hey, you got to make the best out of every day. When you wake up on this side of the ground every day, you got to be thankful.
Say it again, bro.
That's real.
That's right,
That's
bro.
Real.
I like to
you
gotta appreciate this, man.
People
I'm
an extroverted introvert. So I'm with you with as far as being ready for the pandemic. Yes. I also said in a live that you can call me, but I probably won't call you. And I was like, don't take it personal because it's not personal. I get in when I come to the front door, I'm just in here, fish.
Yep.
So my wife might watch on TV. I'm just in here, but I don't have a problem with communicating and being around people. I just come in here just into a little cocoon. So yeah, I didn't have a big problem with just being here as it was, but I just understand how so many people that's way against their norm, you know. And how to deal with it, they weren't prepared. They didn't know what to do, how to think about it. But yeah, no, I was with myself really. And I'm a what is type of guy. Anyway, hey, this is happening. Okay. You know, not that you want to tell me, just tell me some stuff that's not real. But if it's actually real, I can prove it. I'm like, okay, all right, I got you. All right, make the change necessary. I'm good.
But on a positive note, I mean, it got more people into the hobby because more people were staying at home, and the hobby did grow during this pandemic. You got more people now watching on social media what's going on, and you start finding new people actually even opened up their own channels.
Yep.
You know, you got more followers that actually found your channel because now more people are, sitting down at home more and looking at what's going on YouTube and stuff. So there was some positive stuff that happened too. You know, some people probably became closer because
absolutely. Some businesses,
some channels,
some businesses died, you know, and a lot of businesses flourished during this, you know.
Yep.
You know, our local freshwater store, LFS, it's called Rock Beach Aquatics, and he flourished. He's about to open up another store.
Wow.
So,
that's great.
Royal Fish hit it right on the head because, you know, like he's going to become the biggest freshwater store in Western New York.
Nice.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
You're right, Buck. You're definitely right there. Let's love one another. Wow. How many of you guys started
there's always so many good things
YouTube channel because of this pandemic? Or am I the only one?
What was that?
Huh?
What did you say, Ricky?
Did you freeze up?
How many of you guys started your channel in this pandemic?
Not me. I had my channel before it.
You hear me?
Yeah, I think we were all before. We were all before the pandemic.
Yeah, I had my channel before Google. Like my channel is so old. You can go to youtube.com/deadfred821. You'll go straight to my page. Like I didn't have to sign up for a username, user page, or anything like that. It was already automatic because I was kind of grandfathered in from the old system when Google bought YouTube.
I lost the channel when Google bought YouTube.
Really?
Yeah,
because you didn't have access to the old email?
I didn't remember anything. I have 3 channels on YouTube. Two I have control of, and there's one, Make Ready 1 is the name of it. And Make Ready 1 is just lost out in the ether. It's just floating around with power. It's got power and stuff on it. It's still interesting. But
yo, that's what happened. That's what happened. Yo, that's what happened to my MySpace page.
Did he just say
I never had a MySpace, man. I never had a MySpace.
Bro,
I don't know why, but I never had one.
Yo, just for craps and giggles, man, I tried to go in there one day. Like, it was still a page, but I couldn't listen to none of my music that I had from, like, 2006. You know, like, it wouldn't let me play it. It's just a lost page, you know? It's weird.
If you go to myspace.com/deadfred821, you'll find out why I'm not on social media.
Yo, they should bring MySpace back. MySpace used to be fun though.
I don't even remember my MySpace.
Oh, MySpace is back, but now it's a musician site. It's catered towards musicians now.
Yeah.
So if you got your old account, you can still log in. And what they'll do is they'll convert your account over to the new format. But a lot of the stuff that you had up there, other than pictures is still cool there. So all the stuff that you had other than pictures, all that stuff will be gone and lost.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's true. All my pictures were still up there, but my music wasn't.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, Tiffany, I got a few little people. They're actually back here behind me right now. Down now. So I can't show them, but yeah, I got some little people. When I tell you that there's some cool little folks going on. I never really realized how people are. I never really realized how small they were.
And they are vicious, aren't they?
Yeah, I swear. I saw them on the videos. I'm like, okay, they're little, all right. They look pretty cool. I got to the store. I swear it looked like there was 100 people in this tank. You know, and I'm like, man, that's crazy. Let me get to it.
Yeah, Tiffany loves pea puffers, man. I'm gonna get her some though this week.
No, they real cool, man. I can attest to that. They real cool. They look like they got a mind of they own down
Yeah,
there.
they're nice fish, man.
For a minute, cause they don't want flake. They don't want the little, no kind of little man-made food. They're not trying to hear it. So I wasn't seeing them eat it first. But if y'all think back about in my videos, I have a snail factory over here. So it'll be, man, they can get rid of all the snails I have, these little pea puffers. So I think it sustained them until they decided to eat my frozen blood worms and my little shrimp. They realized, what it was. It was sustaining them, but I was worried for a minute. I'm like, man, I can't get them to eat.
How they doing now?
Oh no, they doing good now. They doing good. They do like everybody else. They see
that's good.
The tank. They're like, okay, he might be gonna put something in here.
Yeah, those are smart fish for little fish.
The big eyes.
Yep.
Like they plotting on you. If they were big enough, they'd get you.
Wait a minute, you're giving me a cucumber this week?
Yeah.
Really? Yeah. Oh my god, can I give him a kiss back here really quick?
Oh, my dream. Yeah, of course, baby.
Hey, how did I happen? I noticed this in the chat just as she was coming through the door.
Well, I was gonna get it for her birthday. Because Tiffany's birthday is tomorrow.
Yeah, you said that out loud. No surprise. Jeffrey Watts. Big 4-0.
They're going right in, I think.
Yep.
Ricky, what you got for me, man? You sitting over there. I know you got a bunch of
Yo, I gotta finish my food, y'all. But I'm still listening, talking.
All right. It could be anything, Ricky. It don't have to be on, we got real serious for a moment there. It don't have to be about that.
Yo, you want to talk about Rick and Morty?
No, I'm only hearing bits and pieces.
I think he's having problems.
Oh, he went out again.
Oh, yeah, he's having internet issues.
Is he on an iPhone? I can tell you, whenever I do I got an iPhone, and whenever I do StreamYard on the iPhone, like it's ugly.
Mm-hmm.
Android just
Yeah, I
seems to
switch. I
work
was
well.
doing my phone at first. My tablet, I can get away with it on my tablet. I don't know what's different, but I can get away with it on my iPad. But all I do is look at the chat on my phone.
I just do it on my phone. Oh, he just popped up me muggy.
Yeah, I'm just having bad service here.
You want an iPhone, brother?
See, we went and got those little parts that you plug into the wall and spread them out throughout the house. So wherever I end up, I got some semblance of signal. Especially in this little room back here, I'm way back in the back of the house, so I had to get something for back in. Tiffany,
So what big plans you got for this
you say
year?
you got enough Rams on. Huh?
What big plans you got for this year coming?
Yep, I got more than
Man,
enough.
I won't.
Hopefully,
I know I want to start posting my guppies up.
No, I know. I'm eating. Once I'm done, I'll point it back.
My blood-based guppy endless, they're ready to go. And I'm working on these Dumbo ears.
Mm-hmm.
I want to do something with them, this year, but I see something that's very concerning. I don't want to get, I don't want to overreact, but I have one. I always try. I have one little fella that's maturing kind of fast, right? His colors right now might not be, very platinum Dumbo ear like.
Mm-hmm.
So, like I said, I don't want to overreact, but I have him pull out so I can look straight at him, as he develops.
Mm-hmm.
Before I let anything else do anything else, so I'll know. You have a tendency, if you don't have super high quality strains, now any of them, you have a percentage of cast off, genetics showing up. But
oh yeah.
But with these are not the super high strains, man. They come from my LFS. He had a pond full of them. Well, who knows what could have ended up in there? But I'm gonna watch these cats, kind of hard. I hope I don't have to start selling them as just mud guppies. They're gonna be pretty, but I hope that's not what I see happening. But it might be. He's got red. He's got a little extra red, look like coming out, like it's body that don't supposed to be. But other than that, I wanna get that fabled 1,000.
Get the what?
I got some stuff coming in the mail. I'm upgrading 1,000 subs.
Oh, okay.
I got some stuff coming through the mail to upgrade my production in here. It's supposed to be here Sunday. I want to make this right here, the live stream aspect. I want to make it bigger and farther reaching. That's my real goal. I have some. He was asking about people starting channels during the pandemic. I have some youngsters whose channel showed up that they seem real interested, and I'm kind of, I don't want to say coaching them because I don't like using that term. I'm relatively new to this aspect of YouTube, but I'm trying to keep them motivated. Telling them, hey, keep putting out more content because I'm kind of eager to bring them on here, to let the fish fam know about them. But I don't want to do it, and the 2 videos that you have made so far is all that you're gonna do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, they seem pretty interesting, man. I'm just staying on them. I'm like, come on now, keep putting out some content, keep putting out some content, so I can bring you on here, you know, so people can look forward to you because they love to you. They want to see something, you know.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's interesting you said that because the biggest part of the reason why I redid my whole get to know me video was because of my foul language in the first video. You know, I don't make no apologies for nothing that I said, but I got a lot of kids that watch me. You know what I mean? And I don't feel that it's appropriate to use that language around them. So I already made I made that original video 18 plus. I know there's ways to get around it. I can't control that. I'm not taking the video down because like I don't take back anything that I said, but the language like that, I felt like it was inappropriate. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I know I got
Yeah.
freedom of speech, but still, it's not what you do, it's how you do it.
Right. Right. You know, it's like right place, right time type of thing. Because
Right.
I don't judge anybody as far as you be you. But there's a young man on here. He was on here earlier. I'm not gonna say his name unless he want me to, but he was on here earlier. He has a passion for this. I see him everywhere. But as you said earlier, this is my house, you know,
Right.
and I know what is possibly needed to what you can do to make your channel all inclusive because you don't want to alienate anybody. You're on here doing this because you want people to see you. You want people to engage. You want people to take in, you know, what you're putting out. If you're making people mad just because that's me, you're not gonna be productive. I'm not looking for the supersized number, but there's a lot of people who are. You know, they want 10,000 subs, they want 20,000, they want 1,000,000 subs. You're not gonna do that by alienating people. You know,
Mm-hmm.
you get a bad name, that thing takes off. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
People are looking for negative. They looking for negative. And you know, I'm praying for him. I'm always right behind him. I'm like, you know, I drop a little advice, you know, a few nuggets on him here and there. He can receive them, you know, if he wants to. That's up to him. He's a grown man, but you know, I'm like, I know what it is you're aspiring to, and just tweak a few things, you know, just a little
Mm-hmm.
bit. Your personality is what people connect with. Don't kill that.
Yep.
But there's some things, you know, just tweak it a little bit. You know, my show is this late because I believe in speaking on a whole lot of things that's not quite always fish related. So,
Yeah.
you know,
Yep.
I'm in a position for growner people to be in my streams. You know what I'm saying? But I'm still not gonna be on here wilding out, cursing, and this, that, and other. I'm gonna give y'all one truth. If you ask my wife and my kids, God rest my mama's soul, but my mom had a trucker's mouth, and I have it. You know, and man, I work at a prison also. So all I hear all day at work is expletive all day. But nobody really can tell when I'm in front of this camera because I'm mindful of it.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, trust me, man. Just out of nowhere out here in the real world, you know, tell what you might hear me say. But you know, I'm just mindful of it. I don't want to alienate anybody because I know I'm always trying to give. I'm trying to give to the community, you know, and I want it to be quality. I don't want to just give trash, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
If we chilling,
Yeah, I could definitely
that's one
understand
thing,
that.
you know. If you come over here and I fire up a grill or something, we can talk about almost anything.
That sun is bright up there, Ozzy, huh?
Yeah, my eyes hurt, man. My eyes hurt.
He put on his shades
They
on
said
us.
my eyes are sensitive to the light.
Was it PB? He's dropped a message. He having technical difficulties.
Ricky having difficulties, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's having difficulties. He sent a message. He might not be making it back.
All right, Rick, man. Thanks for coming through.
Yeah, appreciate it, man.
Down here.
We'll have more
Matter of fact, I gotta let y'all know. I gotta bounce in like 3 minutes because I got my mom's funeral in the morning tomorrow.
Totally understood.
Okay.
Totally understood.
Yeah, I'm the same way.
I gotta wake up.
Thank you for coming through, man. Thank you for coming through.
Absolutely. Thank you for having me. I appreciate it. You know, if it was under any other circumstances, I'd stay, you know, till the end.
No. You good. Hey, can you remember my very first stream? I say I'm shooting for 30 minutes, but anything else is wonderful.
That's right.
We all came to an average of an hour. I was blessed to hit 2 hours most times, but hey, we can stop this thing at an hour, man. I don't have an issue with it because y'all came up, man. We were able to engage in some serious situations. I never really have any concrete direction for my streams. I'll have an idea, and then I just let it be organic, man. I just let it be organic after that.
Hey, that's what makes
all things.
That's what makes it the you know the best stream possible that you could possibly do. You know.
Definite.
You know, I totally agree with that method.
I want people to show. Hey, speaking of that, man, I have talked to people. You know, we have in our head, you know, old, unattainable, can't reach out to big YouTuber. In our own heads, we'll paint a picture. Well, it was surprising me how many people that we consider to be big YouTubers that know about me and actually want to be on. And they, you know, I have some people coming, you know, on into the new year that just surprised me that they knew I even existed over here, you know, because of how I do the stream. You know, I don't have a, you know, 125 gallon with supersized fish, or I mean, you know what I'm saying? To me, it seems like I'm just all over the place.
Absolutely.
You know, I mean, it's working, so I'm just gonna stay being all over the place, you know.
Hey, before I leave, guys, I would like to share what 2021 would look like for me. First, I gotta bury my mother. That's the first thing I got to do. And then I gotta make sure that my beautiful queen gets what she deserves for her birthday. I'm gonna definitely get her those pea puffers. And then I want to kind of change my apartment around so it's more accessible for fish. And kind of switch my room around too because I got to declutter a lot of stuff in my apartment. Once I do that, it'll make my wife happier, you know, it'll make me happier, the kids happier. So once we get those projects done, sky's the limit for us. You know, we're definitely gonna keep breeding guppies and shrimp, but once we put our guppies back up, it's gonna be so busy because people just love guppies up here in Rochester. You know, for some reason, it's a super popular fish that people love. And obviously the shrimp, people always love shrimp for whatever reason. So, but yeah, I just hope that 2021 becomes a lucrative year for us, for our personal life and for YouTube. So,
most definitely.
So
hey, your cat,
so that's about it. Where's my cat? Oh, there he is.
Yeah, your cat might be thinking differently.
Hey, Timmy.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what? my cat Timmy, he just sits on the tank. He don't ever try to mess with it or nothing. He'll just sit on it because it's warm. It's crazy.
Okay,
We
okay.
train, yeah, we trained him not to mess with the fish, so he won't. I mean, when you have a cat that plays fetch, you know you got a special cat.
Yeah, no, if you got a cat that plays fetch, yeah, it's a special cat.
Yep.
Because cats will be like, no, why don't you bring that to me?
Exactly. This cat fetches, man, like a dog. He's like, he has the soul of a dog. That's for sure. So, but yo, guys, I gotta bounce. I love you guys. I wish I could
Love you
be
too,
on
bro.
here.
Love you too.
You know, you guys are awesome dudes, man. Keep up the good work on your channels, and let's all stay in touch, man. I would like to do this again.
Definitely.
Hey,
Check your email,
call
Ozzy.
me tomorrow
Tell Tiffany to check
afterwards,
the
man.
email.
Okay, for sure. I'll let her know.
Yeah, make sure y'all
Yo,
call me.
and yeah, I'll call you. I'll call you, Big Tank. I got you.
All right.
Yo, and Royal Fish, man, keep your head up, man. Keep on grinding. Keep on doing you, bro. You're doing a great job.
Thanks,
And that
bro.
goes for you too, Dead Fred, man. Keep your head up.
Thank you, brother. I
You guys are
appreciate
doing
it.
excellent, man. You know, and the fish community needs all you guys, man. So stay grinding. Have a good 2021,
Thank
guys. I'm out.
you. Happy New Year, brother.
You too
Peace.
now. Peace.
All right. Happy New Year. Peace.
Hey, Jeffrey White, you keep ducking, man. I'm gonna have you on here. Don't say you don't want to be in the camera, man. You coming up here pretty soon. I see you over there,
Who was that?
Who was that?
Jeffrey Watts. That's hey, he's up the street from me. That's where I got these peacock gudgeons from. He was like, I really don't want to be on the camera. I'm chilling now. I'm gonna bring you up. I'm gonna bring you up. Like, hey, Dead Fred was lurking in my chest, and I was like, hey, man, why don't you come on up here?
Dead Fred
I believe
always
in it,
lurking
man.
on everybody's live stream. He be on the low.
And like I said, I've been following the Fish family for a while. It's been about 2 years now. I just started uploading like in October, September, October.
Yeah.
Man, it's when you can get outside of the comfort zone, because the camera humbles a lot of people. And I never understood it. I was never like growing up, I was never a pretty boy, this, that, and the other, as far as how we judge that. So, you wouldn't think that, I was, if the camera was pulled out, I was photobombing, I was trying to be in front of it. So I really didn't have much of a problem with being able to do this. And, starting back in the day when I was a pulpit minister, which I don't do that anymore. I still minister. And at some time I may actually make a video about that. I'm a different sort of minister now, but back in the day when I was confined to the laws and regulations of the modern day church, the microphone and camera, didn't have an issue with that either. I didn't. It's talking to people. Talking to people is just what I do. I have a heart for people. Period. And I've been blessed with a gift of feeling energy. People's energy, and whether you're in my presence and it's physical, or even just conversating on here, I'm always given the right questions to ask, to get a feeling of people. And I don't shun it. I keep myself wide open to it. As they say, your third eye, whatever. I keep myself wide open to it. And it doesn't always happen. You have a lot of people thinking you're supposed to charge this, charge that, or whatever. Man, I get so much from it just in general. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if that came out right, but people always like, man, you should be charging this up. I'm like, oh, man. People call me at 2, 3 in the morning, like I'm asleep. I just get up and put my earphones on and just sit up in the dark and talk to them, And my wife, I've been married 21 years. My wife, it took her a little bit, but she got used to it. It's like, hey, somebody else, needs it. I mean, that's just what I do. You might want to move your furniture out of your house. I help you with that. Or you just want to talk. Either way, I've given my lunches away at jobs, to people, hey, here you go. Or reached in my wallet and grabbed every bit of change that I had in it and handed it to them. And, they worried about me. I'm like, not worried about me because this is always replaced. I'm good. I said, you see my size, so I'm not going to starve to death. You have to be unselfish, man. And being how we see what the Fish Fam does, how the Fish Fam has been to me, I feel it's only right. Whatever gifts or talents I have, man, for me to use that and make it available in the Fish Fam. A lot of people don't understand and they don't take it in the proper way. But if you're around me long enough, you realize it's authentic, it's real. There's no, when you fake things, you have to cover it up so much. After a while, you can't. Your loose ends start to show. So I don't.
That's too much work.
I don't. Yeah, it's too much work, man. I don't.
Yep.
I just can't do it, man. Can't do it. My wife gives me to work too much to maintain here, so I don't need to be worried about people, who I only see, fleeting moments of time, just talk to. I mean, I don't need to complicate you. You know what I'm saying? I don't need to confuse you. I don't need to complicate things for you, especially if you're in a position where you need me. No, man. I just think more people should be like that. More people should be like that, man. Really and truly.
Oh yeah, it'd be a better
So
place.
I just keep reading. I talked to a guy the other day who hopefully he's gonna come on one of these streams here soon. He was like, he had been in YouTube so long that collabs and stuff like that, he kind of stopped doing them when he didn't really know the people. When he really just didn't know you, he wants to meet you, and get a feeling of you. And and I was telling him, I completely understand knowing how this can be, especially once you get to a certain stature, how people can be that aren't really truly part of the nucleus, of the fish tank, what I'm saying? Fish Fam. But I talked to him a little bit here, and I tell him, hey, I said, let's just go back and look at some of my live streams. I said that'll probably tell you better than I can directly, because since right now I can fake talking directly to you. You know what I'm saying? But if you go back and you look at my live streams where I'm not talking to you and I'm talking to all these other people, and you can see what direction, you can see where my heart is. I don't want anything. I don't want anything from anybody, man. I'm not rich, not even close, but I don't miss out on anything, man. Nothing. We'll say, oh man, I'm poor, oh my God. Yes, I could say the same thing. My lights haven't been turned off. My family haven't missed a meal. I mean, no woe is me. We need to stop. The word handicap has become so bad because people handicap themselves. Stand up. When you wake up in the morning, if you woke up, you have enough energy to accomplish whatever it is that needs to be done that day. And guess what? If you don't, there's somebody next to you. Hey, man, I'm trying to take these extra 2 steps. I don't know if I can make it. Can you help me out? Somebody's gonna help you make those extra 2 steps. Don't be afraid. Don't be selfish. Wide open, man. Wide open. And I'm telling you, at the beginning of this, why? Go ahead.
I was gonna tell you, man, it's almost 1 o'clock my time and everything. I'm gonna call it a night too because I wake up early. But I really appreciate you having me on the live stream. And Dead Fred, man, thank you for joining us. First time I ever see you on a stream.
Really?
Yeah.
I think Hank's stream was the first stream. No, Fishy Biz was the first stream I ever been on, but Hank was the first one to have me on, and like we sat and rapped and chopped it up for a minute.
Yeah, I've been trying to get Hank on my stream.
He be lurking early and late.
I'll be through, brother.
I want to be on your stream, but the way my schedule was, now come tomorrow, I'll know if. See, I'm off on the weekends now, but that means I'm working on Mondays, and I work at 1 a.m. to 11 a.m. So I'm usually asleep when your stream happens. But I'll find out if I'm going to the off during the week schedule, and then I'll be able to come on. I'm going to have to change the schedule for my stream also. But I'll know tomorrow. Because, no, I actually want to be on it, but I only can catch the rerun.
Yeah, definitely. I got to get you guys on the stream too, man, because we could be here for hours. Just chop it up. You know what I mean?
Yeah, most definitely. I love it.
But again, Happy New Year's to you guys, man. Thank you for having me again.
Thanks, brother. Happy New Year to you too, man.
Have a good one.
Yeah, have a good one.
Anakin, welcome, man. Let me go through and see who all I missed before I get off here. Anakin, welcome, man. Thank you for coming. Palmer Aquatics, thank you for coming. Thank you. Unorthodox Aquatics, how do, ma'am? Thank you for visiting us on this night. All right. Yeah, Fred, man. I guess we're back on up out here. Like I told Ozzy, I had already put my head on an hour, because I was like, man, everybody needs to get on up out of here. But, from me going from not going to stream at all for the new year, I'm like, man, I think I feel it in my shana. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
If I feel it, I got to do it.
You go with the feeling, man. Trust your instinct.
If I feel it, I got to do it. It has not let me down. And I know back in the day, I've let myself down by not doing. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But man, I appreciate you. I appreciate you. And hey, guys, y'all still in the stream, on the way out. Hey, thank you. Hey, True Players Podcast. Hey, that's your people right there.
In the building?
Welcome.
That's my brother Dominic, True Players Podcast. Y'all head over to his channel and subscribe. I want to hear some real talk. At least once a month we dropping something that's real talk.
Okay, I got you. Hey, I might need to come on now and holler at y'all,
Come on over, brother. Everybody's welcome.
Hey, look, Garrick is a different dude, than BigTankHank. Yeah, hey, my brain is full of stuff at all times that I have to keep to myself in respect of other people. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But yeah, given the right platform and the right opportunity, it is what it is.
Well, see, that's what I was saying about my video. Time and place. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The time and place for everything.
Yeah.
And
I definitely.
And I just felt like I really had to redo that video because it wasn't the right time and the right place, and I needed to correct what I had done. Not nothing that I necessarily said, but how I said it.
Yeah, I got you. Thank you, GNC. Thank you. Well, all right, y'all. We gonna get on up out of here. It was your boy, BigTankHank, Dead Fred, Mr. Derek. Thank you once again for coming through. Y'all be good. I love you and peace.